Hey everybody, Gary here, and welcome back to NonScents. We got another review for you guys today, but first let me introduce my partner in crime, Mr. Freddie Frags. Thanks for hanging on, my man.
Always a pleasure. What's going on, everyone? Hope everyone's doing okay.
I hope so too. We're gonna do a first impression today, and we're gonna talk about the newly released Maison Francis Kurkdjian's Aqua Celestia Forte. And we're just going to do a quick first impression and a comparison to the original Aqua Celestia, which was launched in 2016, I believe. I think it was 2016.
It could be.
If I'm wrong, I'm sure you guys will let me know down below.
Trash.
But so, okay, let's get this. Let's get this show started.
Let me spray the original somewhere in here.
Now you've worn the original. Or you've sampled it at least.
I sampled it.
Okay.
And
I'm actually going to do the same thing.
Yeah.
Aqua Celestia on the left and Aqua Celestia Forte on the right. I'm so mad that when they dropped the Forte, and because I love Aqua Celestia, and when they dropped the Forte, I was just like, I'm like, man, you guys had to drop this now, because now I really want it.
Yeah, well,
but
first spray, I have my impressions of it. I don't know how it wears, after a few hours or so, but first spray, it is stronger than the original.
It is.
It's zestier, brighter. But they have the same DNA, so it is a good, I guess, step up Forte version of the original. So far, this is the first spray.
Right. I've sampled this one time before, so I'm not that I have a world of knowledge about it. I actually agree with everything that you're saying, Freddie. It's a fuller fragrance from, right off the jump, and I know from when I sampled them both together the first time. When I've had time to actually let them dry down, the Forte version did last a significant amount of time longer. Not that I got bad performance with Aqua Celestia, because I do get through workday with it. I get about 7-8 hours. But that's with spraying, not only on skin, but I'll spray my clothes also.
And how about when it came to, it lasted longer, but projection or good performance throughout? Because I know how stronger concentrations usually last longer, but are a little more subdued. I know at the original blast, the Forte is stronger.
Yes.
Does that die down?
I don't think so. Honestly,
so it stays stronger throughout.
Yeah, but I do think it stays stronger throughout. I would have to, of course, spend a lot more time with it. This is only my second time sampling it, but the main differences between the two, and they both do smell very similar. I've done some reading, and some people have said that Aqua Celestia actually leans a little more feminine, to where Celestia Forte actually leans a little more on the masculine side. Honestly, if you want my complete honest opinion, the only difference between these two fragrances is about $80.
I agree that the Forte does not lean more masculine, but this is what I get right now. The original is more floral, and the Forte is more towards the zesty citrus. They both have the same DNA, so it's the same scent. They just maybe they take different notes to. You know what? To be more pronounced.
The Forte is definitely more citrusy.
Yeah. That may be why they think
Universalis
it's
is
more
a little more
cleaner, zesty.
Yeah,
this is more
Aqua
floral.
Celestia. Yeah.
This is like a clean zest, and this is like a clean floral. So but with the same DNA, they just probably amplify two different notes on each one.
Correct. They smell very, very similar.
But it's just is what I'm saying. And Aqua Universalis, the Forte is opposite though. The Forte is more floral.
Yeah.
Than the original,
yes.
But they have the same DNA. Something like that, but just opposite.
My personal opinion, after sampling them, and like I said, I haven't had a world of experience with Celestia Forte. I'm happy with Aqua Celestia for myself right now. I'm not in a rush to go out and say, okay, I have to get this because the performance is fine on Aqua Celestia for me.
If I already owned Celestia like you do, I wouldn't run out and buy the Forte. But if I'm going to buy one of them for the first time right now, I would go with the Forte.
I would agree. If now in front of me, if price tag was out of the equation, because I know the Forte version is significantly a lot more than the regular Aqua Celestia. If price is of no meaning to you, then I would go with.
When we're reaching to these price tags, at this point, to a certain degree, price is not an issue. I mean, I think if you're buying MFKs at retail, money's not that big of an issue.
Yeah.
Unless you're stretching $1, which I understand. But again, if money is an issue, go with the original. It's not that big of a difference. But if money's no object, go with the Forte. I think it's brighter, zestier, and it at least attracts me a little bit more. And I like florals, and so they both smell good to me.
Yeah.
But I like the other one just a little bit more.
And I would also like to mention, guys, I would not recommend anybody going out and blind buying anything. Sample before you go buy, especially when you're talking about fragrances that run upwards of like over $200-$300.
But anything,
don't go out and just.
Who likes to even waste $50-$60 on something they don't like? You don't.
And I'm guilty of blind buying because I'll blind.
I used to blind buy everything. Now nothing's bottle worthy unless I love it. So that's how it works.
But that's pretty much all I have. We rambled for a few minutes and we gave our impressions on it.
I mean, I think you should go try it. Maybe go get samples of each, try them for a week, and make a decision.
I'm surprised we're in agreement on another one. We're starting to connect. We're like here now.
I mean, MFKs is hard to disconnect.
We're here.
I see you, Poppy. But anyway, until next time, guys.
See you soon. Like, comment, subscribe, and we'll be back with another review.
Peace.